So this is the first question of exercise of chapter 1, and this question is asked that the question is, what is the force between two small charged sphere having charges of 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb and 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb placed 30 centimeter apart in air. So here our medium is air, and here is our first sphere, and here is our second sphere. Both spheres are charged, positively charged, first q1, and the magnitude of charge is 2 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb. The magnitude of second charged sphere is 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb, and the difference and the distance or separation between them is 30 centimeter. We can change it in meters, that is 30 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. From Coulomb's law, we know that the electrostatic force or Coulomb force acting between two charges is equal to a constant or electrical constant K and the product of charges Q1, Q2 and the square of distance between them. And the value of this constant when our medium is air, K will be 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. So we're gonna put the values on this equation and we get 9 into 10 to the power 9 into the magnitude of charge 1 is 2 into 10 to the power minus 7, and the magnitude of charge 2 is 3 into 10 to the power minus 7 upon the distance is 30 into 10 to the power minus 2 meters. So this will be 30 into 10 to the power minus 2 square, and this will give you 9 into 6 into 10 to the power 9 into 10 to the power minus 14 upon 900 a square of 30, 900 into 10 to the power minus 4 a square of minus 10 to the power minus 2 and 100. Now we can further divide. Here it will be 50 and 3, and this will give you 3 into 10 to the power 9 into 10 to the power minus 14 into 10 to the power 4 upon 50, and this will lead you here 9 minus 14 here 13, so this will give you 3 into 500, and this will give you around, and sorry, not around, this will give you 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 Newton. So the force acting between the magnitude of the force acting between both sphere is 6 into 10 the power minus 3 Newton, and both are positively charged sphere. So as we know that like charges repel each other, so the nature of the force will be repulsive. So 4 into 10 the power 3 Newton repulsive force means charge 1, that is this sphere 1 will experience a force of 6 into 10 the power 3 Newton due to this sphere, and vice versa. And this force is repulsive in nature because both are equal charges. Sorry, both are like charges, not equal charges, like charges. Both are positive charges. Now, second question. So the electrostatic force or electrostatic force or Coulomb force on a small sphere of charge zero point 0.4 microcoulomb due to another small sphere of charge minus zero point 0.8 microcoulomb in air is zero point 0.2 Newton. So the statement is here there is a sphere having a charge of zero point 0.4 microcoulomb. So this will be 0.4 into 10 the power 6 coulomb, and there is another charge the that is the magnitude of this charge, magnitude of the charge of the sphere is zero point 0.8 microcoulomb. So this negative sign shows us or tells us that this sphere sphere number here 1 and 2, this sphere is negatively charged. So as we know that unlike charges attract each other, so the force, the nature of the force will be attractive in this case because of unlike charges. So both sphere have unlike charges, means here it is positively charged, here it is negatively charged. Then the force acting between charges, a sphere, will be attractive in nature. And the magnitude of this force is 0.2 Newton. How? Here the statement says that the question says that this sphere experience a force of 0.2 Newton due to this sphere. Similarly, this sphere will experience a force of same 0.2 Newton due to this sphere. मतलब कि स्फीयर 1 एक फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस करेगा ड्यू टू स्फीयर नंबर 2, और फोर्स का मैग्नीट्यूड होगा 0.2, और स्फीयर 2 भी फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस करेगा 0.2 का ड्यू टू स्पीयर 1। क्यों? बिकॉज ऑफ न्यूटन थर्ड्स लॉ। क्या बोलता है वो हमको? दैट एवरी एक्शन हैज इक्वल एंड अपोजिट रिएक्शन। सो अगर इस पर ये स्फीयर 1 इस पर फोर्स लगाएगा तो सेम अमाउंट का फोर्स स्फीयर 2 इस पर लगेगा। ठीक है, तो हम इससे ये बोल सकते हैं दैट द फोर्स एक्टिंग बिटवीन दिस टू चार्जेस इज 0.2 न्यूटन। ठीक है, सो our first question of we have to calculate that what is the distance between the two sphere. So we have to calculate the distance between the separation between the charges. Let's say it is r. We are assuming that the distance between them is r. So from Coulomb's law we know that force will be equal to that constant, electrical constant, and product of charges upon a square of the distance between them, and we have to find out the distance here. So this will give you, now we can write as r square will be equal to k q1 q2 upon f. We have to put the values of k and charges, magnitude of charges, and the magnitude of the force. So here our medium is air, so k will be 9 into 10 the power 9. First magnitude of the first charge is 0.4 into 10 the power 6, and magnitude of second charge will be 0.8 into 10 the power minus 6. I'm not writing the negative sign here because this negative sign shows that the charge is negatively this sphere is negatively charged, means the force will be attractive, the nature of the force will be attractive. So मैं यहाँ पे ये नेगेटिव साइन यूज़ नहीं करने वाला हूँ क्योंकि हमारे रिजल्ट में नेगेटिव आएगा, और वो नेगेटिव हमको शो क्या करता है? दैट नेगेटिव साइन shows us that the force is attractive, or the nature of the source and force is attractive. So हमारा force यहाँ पे कैसा होगा? Attractive होगा, and here is 0.2. Then R will be equal to 10 the power 0.4 into minus 6 into 0.8 into 10 the power minus 6 upon 0.2, and the power will be 1 upon 2, that is the root. और after calculating हमको value जो मिलेगा that will be the distance, and that after calculating you will get the value of 2 into 10 the power minus 2 meter. So just you have to calculate this is, you have to calculate this one, then you will get 12 into 10 the power minus 2 meter, and that is the distance between the sphere. And second, what is the force on second sphere due to first sphere? So as the statement says that the first sphere the first sphere experience a force of 0.2 Newton due to this sphere. According to Newton's third law of motion, this second sphere will experience the same force, means 0.2 Newton due to first sphere. So the answer will be 0.2 Newton, and here the answer will be 12 into 10 the power minus 2 meter. Now the third question, check that the ratio of here is electrical force or electrostatic force, and this is the gravitational force. So basically it says that the ratio between electric force or the ratio of electrostatic force to the gravitational force is dimensionless. Dimensionless means it must यूनिटलेस. तो डायमेंशनलेस का मतलब क्या होता है? यूनिटलेस होना चाहिए, मतलब इसका यूनिट नहीं होना चाहिए. सो एज वी नो दैट फ्रॉम कूलम्ब्स लॉ, दिस विल बी k q1 q2 upon r square, and gravitational force is gravitational constant, masses of product of their masses of that particular object, and square of the distance. Now here unit of k is Newton meter square per coulomb square. The unit of gravitational constant is Newton meter square per kg square. The unit of charge is coulomb, and the unit of mass is kg. Now we have to put this unit in this equation, but first we have to take the ratio of electrical force or electrostatic force to the gravitational force, means E upon Fe upon Fg, that is the electrostatic force. Here it is the electrostatic force, here it is the electrostatic force, and this is the gravitational force, and this is the gravitational force. Gravitational force. So this will give you k q1 q2 upon r square into r square upon g m1 m2. नाउ क्वेश्चन को हम देखते हैं. यहाँ पे हमको इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स और ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स का क्या देखना है कि दोनों को अगर हम डिवाइड करते हैं, दोनों का रेशियो लेते हैं, तो हमारा क्या होना चाहिए? वो क्वांटिटी जो आए उसका डायमेंशन नहीं होना चाहिए. तो यहाँ से हम इसको आर स्क्वायर विल बी कैंसल आउट, एंड वी गेट k q1 q2 upon g m1 m2. Now putting the units in this equation, here in this we get Fe upon Fg will be unit of k is an Newton meter square per coulomb square, and unit of charge is coulomb. So here our coulomb square upon the unit of gravitational constant is Newton meter square per kg square, and the unit of mass is kg. So here will be kg square, क्योंकि दो हमारा मास है यहाँ पे. So this kg and this kg will cancel out, this coulomb and this coulomb will cancel out, meter square, Newton and Newton cancel out. So it hasn't any unit. यूनिट हमारा नहीं है, जीरो. यूनिट है ही नहीं यहाँ पे. हमारा क्या है यूनिट, सॉरी, यहाँ यूनिट हमारा नहीं है. सो we can write it in dimensional formula. So here is mass 0, length 0, time 0. इसके पास ना तो मास है, ना लेंथ है, ना टाइम है. So now we can say that the electrical force or electrostatic force upon gravitational force will be a dimensional less quantity. दोनों को अगर डिवाइड हम कर देते हैं, दोनों का रेशियो लेते हैं, तो ये कैसा होगा, डायमेंशन लेस होगा. नेक्स्ट इसमें और क्या पूछा है, लुक अप a table of physical constant and determine the value of this ratio and what does it signify. तो हमको यहाँ पे करना क्या है, यहाँ पे बेसिकली पूछा क्वेश्चन क्या है कि एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है यहाँ, इलेक्ट्रॉन एंड प्रोटॉन. अब हमको दोनों का रेशियो हमको लेना है. द इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स एक्टिंग बिटवीन इलेक्ट्रॉन एंड प्रोटॉन and the gravitational force acting between electron and proton. So we have to take the ratio of gravitational force acting between electron and proton to the gravitational force acting between electron and proton. मतलब कि हमको इलेक्ट्रॉन और प्रोटॉन के बीच में जो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स लग रहा है और इलेक्ट्रॉन और प्रोटॉन के बीच में जो इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स लग रहा है, उसको हमको रेशियो उसका लेना है. सो for this we have to know some values like the charge of an electron, charge of a proton is 1.6 into 10 the power minus 19 coulomb. So charge of an electron or charge of a proton is 1.6 into 10 the power minus 19 coulomb. Now mass of an electron, here it is the mass of an electron is 9.1 into 10 the power minus 31 kg. This is the mass of the electron. Here MP, mass of a proton. So the mass of a proton is 1.67 into 10 the power minus 27 kg. Now the value of electric constant is Newton meter square per coulomb square. The value is Newton, 9 into 10 the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square if the medium is air, and the value of G is 6.67 into 10 the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square, and it does not depend upon the medium, whether you take air, whether you take medium as a air, liquid or something. So the value remains same if even you change the medium. Now F, that is electrostatic force upon gravitational force acting between electron and proton, this will we give you K Q1 Q2 upon Z, sorry, upon R square into R square upon G M1 M2. Here our charge is Q is charge of an electron into charge of a proton, and the R square will cancel out because the distance between electron and proton in this case remains same. Whether you want to find the electrostatic force or gravitational force, the distance will remain same. So this will cancel out, and here G, mass of a electron, here Me, mass of the proton, Mp. Now have just put we have to just put the values. So this will give us K 10 the power 9, and this will E square, ये E square हो जाएगा. So this will give you 1.6 into 10 the power minus 19 square upon the value of G is 6.6 into 10 the power minus 11, and mass of electron 9.1 into 10 the power minus 31. Mass of a proton is 1.67 into 10 the power minus 27. Now this will give us roughly, it will roughly equal to 2.3 2.3 into 10 the power 39. So the ratio of electrostatic force to the gravitational force for this particular case is equal to 2.3 into 10 the power 39. तो ये डायमेंशनलेस क्वांटिटी है, इसका कोई यूनिट नहीं होगा बिकॉज ये रेशियो है, हमने सिर्फ रेशियो यहाँ पे लिया है, ये भी फोर्स है ये भी फोर्स है, तो दोनों को अगर डिवाइड करेंगे तो हमारा कोई भी डायमेंशन आएगा नहीं, कोई भी यूनिट्स नहीं आएगी. एंड व्हाट डज द रेशियो सिग्निफाई, आखिर ये रेशियो हमको बताता क्या है? ये देखो, ये रेशियो देखने से हमको पता चल गया दैट इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स इज मच मच स्ट्रोंगर इन कंपेयर और टू कंपेयर इन कंपेयर ऑफ क्या होगा, gravitational force. So electrostatic force is much stronger than the gravitational force. How much? So in this particular case, it is the electrostatic force is 2.3 into 10 the power 39 times stronger than the gravitational force. मतलब क्या? That the electrostatic force acting between electron and proton is 23 sorry 2.3 into 10 the power 39 times stronger than the gravitational force that acting between electron and proton. That's it. Now here is our next question, that is 2 point charges qa, that is the value of qa, magnitude of qa is 3 microcoulomb, and the value of second charge qb, that is minus 3 coulomb, are located 20 centimeter apart in vacuum. So here is our charge qa, here is our charge b. It is positive charge, it is negative charge. The magnitude of charge is 3 into 10 the power 6 coulomb. Here 3 into 10 the power minus 6 coulomb. But it is negative charge. This is positively charged. Sorry, this is positive charge. So now we have to calculate what is the electric field at point O of the line joining AB. Line AB joining two charges of the